toll booth with Opa's legs. He'd put them up on the coffee table and make us give him a kiss before he'd let us run around. And having derby races with our big wheels in the basement, that was always fun. Okay.
I'd have to say a couple of my favorite memories are playing Hi-Ho Cherry-O upstairs and finding spare loose pocket change in the cushions of his recliner.
I would have to say my favorite memory at Mom and Dad's would be our wedding day.
Christmas at Oma and Opa's. Always fun. Everybody gets together. And probably second would be just sitting on the porch in the summertime, having one of Opa's beers, and looking out at the farm. Kind of relaxing.
I'm pretty sure that the story goes that Opa had a bicycle and was trying to impress Oma with riding the bicycle to her house. She wasn't having it, so then he decided to buy a motorcycle because motorcycles are way cooler. And that is really what got her attention and got her to finally listen to what he had to say, and I guess the rest is history.
Yes, I do know how Jack and Betty first met, and you might be surprised to know that Jack's first love was not farming, it was quilting. And when he went to all those quilt shows, and Jack in Holland, and when Betty went and met him at those quilt shows, she was just absolutely taken by his craftiness.
They met in Holland, which is why we're all here today, and they met doing gymnastics together, which is pretty cool.
Big crate full of crap, some furniture, and I think they brought me, from what I understood. And I don't know, and a lot of hopes, I guess.
They brought wooden recliner chairs with a big long rod in the back to move the back of the chair up and down, and they always seem to appear in all the grandkids' apartments.
For some reason they thought farming was a good way to make money, and I guess it's paid off in ways other than money for him.
I'm pretty sure Mom and Dad moved here because they were part of the Witness Protection Program. Yeah.
The reason Jack and Betty moved to the United States was because you might think farming opportunities for Jack or the adventure and the spotlight for Betty, but it was neither one of those. The real reason they moved was to find the perfect son-in-law.
I think just sticking with each other through thick or thin, through everything, never giving up, and always just that true love always comes through, and that's how I feel. That's what comes through about them to me.
I would say to keep the spark alive, like when Opa smacks Oma on the butt and says, "Betty boop."
I'd have to say having a hot meal on the table at 5:30 in the evening every day with dessert half an hour following.
I have to say the secret to Mom and Dad's marriage is Mom Mom's eternal optimism and Dad's endless supply of love and compliments to Mom.
Quilting!
Quilting, I think it goes without saying.
Quilting.
Well, of course, you might think it's quilting and things like that, but it's not. Her favorite hobby is opening presents and then leaving a trail of needles from the sewing room to wherever she ends up.
Cutting the grass. He loves to cut hay, mow hay, cut grass, and then go home and have his Manhattan and look at his work.
Jack's hobbies would have to be plowing dirt and sparring with Jim Varellis in letters to the editor.
I'm pretty sure I know his favorite hobby of all time is to argue with my father about politics. I'm almost certain that that's his favorite hobby, is arguing about politics with my dad.
Dad's hobbies are music, reading, sitting on the tractor, and he used to be one hell of a skater.
I've learned a lot of great lessons from Mom and Dad. Most importantly, to be kind to one another, to be good to other people, to respect people, and to do what you can to help others. Those are important lessons I learned from them.
Work hard at something you love.
That family is number one. That's most important, and I guess just love what you do in life. Like, it's everybody around here seems to be pretty content with their lives, and it doesn't have to be a lot of things, fancy things you have to do. Just keep it simple, and life will treat you well.
Dad taught me to love words and music, and that it's okay to cry at the drop of a hat.
Well, I remember that very clearly. The day before I was marrying their daughter, Jack, I believe, had just gotten the bill from the caterer. He turned and looked at me and said, "If you don't show up tomorrow, I'm going to break both of your arms."
Dutch phrase has to be heb ik een houter muncha.
Habaka hancha muncha.
Pilska, Wese, and Howdo. That's all I got.
Here's a song my mother used to sing in Dutch. Oh, Louisa, woe, Louisa, walla, Christalla, Christo, Louisa, woe, Louisa, wies, 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 wies. Actually, I don't think that's Dutch at all. I'm pretty sure it's just nonsense. Howdo.
Yeah, I know a lot of Dutch. I know Riek, Hani, Petra, Racy, At, Tone.
That's not. Yes, those are Dutch. Those are Dutch people, but close. We're working on it.
You might not know that I am fluent in Dutch. Over 10 jaar Zullen weet dit not eens doen. Now, you may not have quite got that, but I think, I'm not sure, I think what it means is everybody here is invited to Jack and Betty's next summer.
Obviously, they're family. They really have a good family. I know personally.
Family!
Probably mostly it would be family. I think the family makes them very happy. And they're always talking about what great kids they have, what great grandkids they have. And we really are the best, so they're right there. And I think what makes them happy is just living every day to its fullest and doing what they love to do.
I think being in Florida during the cold months really keeps them happy. And then just being back home around the holidays and Christmas time to be with the family.
I think that Florida is good. Sunshine's good for everybody. I think one of the things that what keeps Oma happy is stealing a cherry out of Opa's Manhattan. I think that's probably one of her favorite things. That and also family. I know that she loves, having family around, and we love, being around Oma too.
Family gatherings and front porch time together.
Do I have a poem? Jack is the poet, and I'm going to have to keep working on that one.
Roses are reds, violets are blue. Opa chose to become a farmer and work with cow poo. That's it.
Yeah, I actually remember a poem my mother used to recite when I was a kid. Something like this. Fik je luister even, straks bij tante door. Niet met vuile pootjes binnenkomen, hoor. Ook niet snuffelen. Kalm zijn en bedacht. Netjes bij de hart blijven liggen. Heb je het goed begrepen? Heb je het goed verstaan? Ja? Dan mag ik je mee naar tante gaan. I think that's how it goes.
Oma and Opa, thanks for inviting me out to Holland. I hope you guys have a great time, and I'm looking forward to it.
Question number 3. Why did Jack and Betty move to the U.S.? Why did you can start it off if you want.
Okay.
You just kind of repeat the question as you start.
I thought you were going. Why did Jack and Betty move to the U.S.?
What makes Jack and Betty happy are family gatherings and front porch time together.
My favorite memory of being at Mom and Dad's. All right, call your dog because he's... The favorite memory of being at Mom and Dad.
It's like it's on already. Oh crap. Okay. It's on.
Way. Zullen way dit.
Zullen wij dit nog eens doen?
Ja.
Oké. Over 10 jaar zullen wij dit... You might not know that I am fluent in Dutch. Over 10 jaar zullen wij